My beloved soul, I welcome you today with an open heart and with words that are not just mine, but whispers from heaven. Before we begin this journey together, I want to remind you that if these words bring light to your soul and healing to your spirit, I invite you to subscribe, to stay connected, to walk this path with me, and to never miss the voice that God is sending into your life through messages like this. Subscribing is not just clicking a button, it is choosing to keep receiving guidance, hope, and the comfort of knowing you are not walking alone. Today, let me tell you something profound, something that God Himself wants you to know. God says, someone is learning patience just for you. Somewhere beyond the places you can see, beyond the people you already know, beyond the daily routines that seem repetitive and ordinary, there is a soul being shaped, molded, and stretched by God's own hands. That person is being taught lessons that are not easy. Lessons of waiting, of enduring, of holding back, of growing, all because you are part of their destiny. You may not know their name yet, may not have touched their hand or looked into their eyes. You may not have walked the same paths or breathed the same air, but still, their spirit is being prepared. Their heart is being trained to understand patience, not because life just wants to test them, but because God wants them to be ready for you. And you, my beloved soul, as you are listening right now, may also be in a season of waiting. You may be wondering why life feels like it is stretching your heart, why people come and go, why doors open only to close again, why prayers seem delayed. It is because patience is not just being taught to the one who is meant for you, but also to you. God knows the beauty that comes when two souls, refined by waiting, finally meet. Let me paint it in your heart. Imagine a soul who has been impatient. All their life, someone who wanted everything instantly, someone who never knew the value of waiting. Would such a soul know how to treasure you? Would they know how to hold you gently, to walk with you faithfully, to stand by you when storms rise? No, they would not. This is why God is teaching someone patience. This is why their delays are sacred. This is why their struggles are not meaningless. And you, listening now, should not see the waiting as punishment. It is preparation. God is carefully writing your story. He is not rushing, because diamonds are not formed in seconds. Gardens do not bloom in an instant, and true love is not woven overnight. God is teaching someone patience, because the depth of their love for you must be greater than a shallow river that dries in the heat. It must be like an ocean, steady, vast, and enduring. Every moment they feel the ache of waiting, it is love being written into their soul. Every time they are tested, it is faithfulness being planted in them. Every tear they shed, it is tenderness being born. And when they arrive in your life, they will not only hold your hand, they will hold your heart, because they will understand its worth. My beloved soul, I want you to breathe this in deeply. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. God is weaving patience into someone else because He treasures you so much that He refuses to send you someone unready. He refuses to let you be hurt by someone who does not understand what it means to wait, what it means to stay, what it means to grow. You are far too precious for God to allow a rushed and careless love into your life. So let patience be a song in your own heart. While God is shaping them, He is shaping you. While God is teaching them to wait, He is also stretching your capacity to believe. You are part of the same story, though you may not yet see each other. One day, the chapters will merge, and you will realize that every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every season of longing had a purpose. But for now, I want you to find peace in the waiting. Do not compare your journey to others. Do not think that because others found love quickly, your story is behind. No, your story is unique. Your destiny is sacred. Your timeline is written in eternity, not in the haste of the world. God is not late. He is precise. He's exact. And when the time comes, nothing will stop what He has ordained. Beloved soul, I want you to hold on to hope. Let patience be your companion. Let trust be your guide. Never forget as you listen to these words that you are deeply loved by God. You are seen, you are known, and you are being prepared for a love that will reflect heaven itself. Someone is learning patience just for you, and when they arrive, you will understand why the waiting had to be this long, why the tears had to be shed, and why the lessons had to be learned. It will all make sense, and it will all be beautiful. Stay with me. Keep your heart open. And as we continue deeper into this message, let your soul rest in the assurance that God's timing is perfect. Remember to subscribe so you never miss these words of hope. Stay close, beloved, because this is only the beginning of the message that heaven is pouring into you today. My beloved soul, if you have not yet subscribed, I invite you once more with gentleness to do so. Because every message that flows here is not by accident. It is a gift prepared for you. Subscribing keeps you connected to this journey, and it keeps your spirit aligned with hope and healing now. God says, someone is learning patience just for you. And patience is not a small lesson. Patience is one of the most difficult and yet the most rewarding virtues to learn. It is not taught in a single day, nor does it grow in a single season. It is forged through fire, through silence, through waiting, through the aching pauses of life, that someone, my beloved soul, is being stretched by moments that seem empty, but they are not empty at all. They are full of lessons. They are full of shaping. They are full of the quiet hand of God molding their spirit into something more enduring, more steady, more capable of loving you in the way you deserve to be loved. Patience teaches a person to see beyond themselves. Without patience, love cannot breathe, for impatience suffocates connection. It rushes moments. It breaks trust. It wounds deeply. But patience, oh my beloved, patience allows love to grow roots that can survive every storm. And this is what God is building into someone's heart for you. Maybe right now, they are praying too. Maybe they are asking God why they must wait so long, why things are not moving quickly, why doors are not opening when they knock. They may not know it yet, but the reason is you. Their waiting is tied to your waiting. Their tears are tied to your tears. Their lessons are tied to your lessons. For God does not just prepare one soul in isolation, He prepares two in harmony, even when they are unaware of each other. Imagine this. You may be on one side of the world, walking through your own struggles, carrying your own silent prayers, asking God if He remembers you. And at the same time, someone far away is also wrestling, also growing, also crying out. You may not see them, but God sees both of you, and He is weaving both of your stories together like threads on the same loom in patience. My beloved soul is the thread that binds the two of you in time. Patience is what holds the space between meeting and becoming one. Patience is what keeps the heart soft instead of bitter. Patience is what allows love to arrive, not rushed, not broken, not careless, but whole, strong. And enduring, do not think of patience as wasted time. Do not think of it as punishment. Patience is an investment. Every day that someone is learning to wait for you is like a seed planted in the soil of love. One day when you meet, those seeds will bloom. Their patience will turn into devotion. Their waiting will turn into faithfulness. Their lessons will turn into tenderness. And when you finally come together, you'll realize that patience was not just about waiting for each other. It was about becoming the kind of souls who could truly treasure each other. You see, my beloved, love is not only about finding the right person, it is also about becoming the right person. You may be asking yourself why you are still waiting. You may see others moving forward, entering relationships, getting married, building families, and you wonder if God has forgotten your prayer. Let me remind you, God has not forgotten. God is not careless with you. God has not overlooked you. The reason you are still waiting is because your story is sacred. Your love is being written with patience, not haste. And the one meant for you is still in class, still learning the lessons of waiting, still being stretched in ways that will make them ready for your soul. Perhaps right now, life is teaching them how to remain faithful when things don't go their way. Perhaps they are learning how to trust when prayers are delayed. Perhaps they are discovering how to remain calm when circumstances test them. All of this, my beloved soul, will one day benefit you. Because the person who has learned patience will not run away when you face trials together. It will not abandon you when things get hard. It will not grow weary when life requires endurance. they will stay. And they will stay because they know the value of waiting, the value of holding on, the value of trusting God's timing. God is protecting you by letting them learn these lessons now, before they meet you. For how could you carry the weight of a relationship with someone who does not know how to endure? How could you walk a lifelong journey with someone who has never learned to pause, to trust, to breathe through hardship? That is why God says, someone is learning patience just for you, and while they are learning, you are also being taught. You are being stretched too, beloved soul. Every moment you wait, you are learning to trust more deeply, to hope more strongly, to love more selflessly. You are learning to listen to God's whispers instead of the noise of the world. Or learning that love is not about rushing, but about becoming. And when the day comes, when your paths finally cross, it will not feel like a rushed accident. It will feel like a divine appointment. It will feel like something that was worth every tear, every prayer, every night of longing. You will look at them and know in your heart they were learning patience for me, and I was learning patience for them. So, beloved, do not grow weary in the waiting. Do not let doubt steal your peace. Trust the process. Trust God's timing. Trust that every lesson, every delay, every silence has meaning. Because one day, when patience has finished its work, you will walk into a love that is not hurried, not shallow, not broken, but strong, steady, and eternal. Stay with me, my beloved soul. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Remember to subscribe so you can continue walking this journey with me, receiving every message that God has prepared for your spirit, because the story is not finished yet. We are only in the middle of the message, and there is still so much more that heaven longs to pour into your heart. I remind you with love, do not forget to subscribe, so that every time heaven whispers through this space, your heart can receive it, your spirit can drink from it, your journey can be filled with encouragement that keeps you standing. Subscribing is more than a choice. It is like keeping your lamp filled with oil, so the light of hope never goes out. God says someone is learning patience just for you. And beloved, let us go deeper into what this truly means. Patience is not simply the act of waiting. Patience is faith stretched over time. Patience is hope refusing to die when it seems like nothing is changing. Patience is love that trusts, even when there is no evidence to hold on to. And this, my beloved, is what someone is being taught in this very moment, for you. Picture it for a moment. Somewhere, there is a soul who has dreams in their heart, prayers on their lips, and longings they do not yet understand. Perhaps they are wondering why certain doors remain closed. Perhaps they are feeling the weight of disappointment, asking God why their path seems delayed. They may not know it, but the answer is you. God is preparing them not for a shallow life, not for a rushed story, but for you. And in that preparation, patience is being written into their soul like poetry, written line by line. Sometimes, beloved, you wonder why the waiting has stretched so long. You wonder why the nights of silence are so heavy. Question why others seem to be receiving answers while you are still in the middle of waiting. But here's the truth. When God is writing a story that is sacred, He does not write it in haste. He writes it with eternal ink. And eternal ink takes time. The person God is preparing for you is not simply learning to wait for a season. They are learning to wait for a destiny. They are learning to hold steady when storms rise. They are learning to trust when everything in them wants to run. They are learning to remain faithful when walking away would feel easier. And all of this, beloved, is for you. Do you see how treasured you are? God is not sending you someone unprepared. He's not letting you walk into the arms of someone who cannot endure. He is not letting your destiny be tied to someone who has no roots. He loves you too much for that. He is making sure that when this person arrives, they will have patience woven into the very fabric of their being, and in the same way, patience is being carved into you. Your waiting is not meaningless. Every moment you hold on to hope when nothing changes, you are growing stronger. Every day you choose to trust. Instead of despair, your faith is being refined. Every tear you shed is watering the soil of your soul, so that when love arrives, it will find you tender, not bitter, open, not closed. Ready, not weary. There is beauty in this dual preparation. You see, beloved soul, when two hearts are both refined by patience, they will not treat each other as accidents. They will not rush each other. They will not throw away the gift because of small storms. Instead, they will treasure what they have found because they will know the cost of waiting. They will know the power of timing. They will know that love is not something to be rushed, but something to be cherished. Perhaps today, as you listen, you are tired. Perhaps you are weary from the long nights of wondering when, but let this message breathe peace into you. Someone is learning patience. Just for you, someone is carrying lessons that one day will be the very foundation of your love story. Someone is being molded by God's own hands, not for another, but for you. And in this truth you can rest. You do not need to chase. You do not need to force. You do not need to compare your life with anyone else's. All you need to do is stay open, stay faithful, and stay hopeful. Because God's timing has never failed, and it will not fail you now when the day arrives. When God decides the moment is right, you will see with your own eyes why the waiting was necessary. You will look into their eyes and feel the depth of their patience, and they will look into yours and see the same. It will not be a shallow bond. It will be a love that has already been tested by time, a love that has been purified in waiting, a love that has already endured even before it began. So breathe, my beloved soul. Let the peace of God settle into you. Know that every delay is sacred, every pause has purpose, every waiting season is building something eternal. Someone is learning patience just for you, and the beauty of that truth will one day become your reality, my beloved. Keep walking with me through this message. Do not forget to subscribe, for the journey is not yet complete. We still have more to uncover, more to pour into your heart, more of heaven's whispers to carry into your soul. The best is yet to come, and the next part of this message will open your heart even more. My beloved soul, each message is meant to strengthen you, to comfort you, to give your weary heart rest. Subscribing is choosing to walk in light, choosing to stay connected to hope, choosing not to walk alone now. Beloved, hear me clearly. God says someone is learning patience just for you. What does this mean in the deepest sense? It means that love is not only about emotions, not only about passion, it's not only about sweet words whispered in fleeting moments. Love is endurance. Love is sacrifice. Love is long-suffering. Love is a choice that lasts when feelings change. All of this is built on patience. Patience is the soil where true love grows. Without patience, love dries up at the first drought. Without patience, love collapses under the weight of misunderstanding. Without patience, love turns into frustration and anger. But with patience, love survives winters, love survives storms, love survives silence. With patience, love becomes eternal. This is why God is teaching someone patience for you. Because your love story is not meant to be shallow. It is not meant to be quicksand that sinks under pressure. It is meant to be a house built on rock, and rock is not formed in seconds. Rock is formed under pressure, under time, under the patience of the earth itself. Even now, that person is being refined. Even now, God is writing patience into their spirit. They may not understand why they are waiting, but one day they will. They may feel the ache of delay, but one day it will make sense. For when they meet you, every lesson of patience will become clear. They will understand that the waiting was not empty, but holy. The patience was not wasted, but purposeful. And you, beloved soul, will see it too. You will look back and realize that your own waiting was not a punishment, but a preparation. You were not being delayed, you were being aligned. You were not being forgotten, you were being positioned. The waiting shaped you, softened you, and deepened you. It made you into someone who could receive love without fear, someone who could hold love without rushing, someone who could cherish love without taking it for granted. Let this truth rest in your spirit. You are part of a love story that heaven itself is writing. And heaven does not write in haste. Heaven writes with purpose, with care, with eternity in mind. Do not measure your life by the pace of others. Do not let the noise of the world convince you that you are behind. You are not behind. You are right on time because you are on God's time. God's time is perfect. So let patience rise in your heart like a holy song. Let trust be your melody. Let hope be your rhythm. Every time doubt tries to whisper, answer it with this truth. Someone is learning patience just for me. Someone is being prepared for me. And in the same way, I am being prepared for them. One day the waiting will end. One day God will bring your paths together. When that moment comes, it will not feel rushed or forced. It will feel like destiny unfolding. It will feel like the gentle click of a lock meeting its key. It will feel like the quiet recognition of souls that were always meant to meet. On that day, you will understand why the waiting mattered. You will thank God for the patience you both learned. And you will walk together into a love that is not ordinary, but extraordinary, because it was written by God's own hand. So, my beloved soul, as we come to the close of this message, I leave you with this blessing. May you rest in God's timing. May you find peace in the pauses. May you see beauty in the waiting. And may you never forget that someone, somewhere, is learning patience just for you. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep your hope unshaken, because when love comes, it will not just be a meeting of two people. It will be the union of two stories that patience has been writing all along. And as you carry these words, I invite you once more to subscribe so that your journey never lacks guidance, never lacks encouragement, never lacks the light of heaven. Together, let us keep walking, keep hoping, and keep trusting until the promises of God unfold in their fullness in your life. My beloved soul, remember this always. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are being prepared. No. And someone is learning patience just for you.